Continuing coverage now on the new bike safety law that took effect in California today. In Santa Cruz and at locations across the state, cycling enthusiasts took time to welcome the law, which requires drivers to maintain at least 3 feet of space between their vehicles and bicycles sharing the road. At today's Santa Cruz event, the organization called People Power passed on information designed to provide drivers with information that may save a life.
So the key takeaway for drivers is to tap your brakes when you see a cyclist, slow down and think about how to pass safely. Don't just breeze by at full speed. We just want to slow down, give cyclists some space.
Yeah, and you know, no law is perfect, but I think that the way we enforce that is we educate our officers, we deploy them in corridors in our community where there's a lot of heavy traffic.
The law includes a $35 fine for drivers who violate the passing distance part of the law, a $220 fine if a cyclist is hurt in a collision where the motorist failed to yield those 3 feet. With this law's passage, all the attention has been on cars harming bike riders, but bike riders are also required to follow the rules of the road. More on that side of the story from Action News reporter Phil Gomez in Santa Cruz.
Well, Aaron, just as bike riders are frustrated with some car and truck drivers, many car and truck drivers are frustrated with bike riders who do not follow the rules of the road, putting both parties in jeopardy.
That's when I'm driving up and down Westcliff. There's a lot of traffic because of bikes. There's no bike lane, so it's kind of hard to stay organized sometimes.
When they're driving against traffic and I'm trying to make a left-hand turn because they're in my blind spot and I'm not expecting to see them there.
There's a stop sign and they're in the road. They need to stop as well, look both ways, make sure it's clear to cross.
Just a few pet peeves drivers voiced about bicyclists because they are responsible for following the laws of the road as well.
This includes everything from DUI to the speed on the roadway, stopping for stop signs and stoplights, which this is common stuff that we see, common laws that we see violated all the time, and we try to act on them as often as we can.
SADC says since January and up through September, there were 46 accidents in Santa Cruz County involving a vehicle and cyclists. In 26 of those accidents, bicyclists were at fault.
On the one hand, yes, cyclists definitely need to follow the laws. On the other hand, we don't want to blame the victims.
The city of Santa Cruz is focused on installing bike routes in the community, with the largest project being Arana Gulch. When completed, it will bridge the east and west side safely. The city conducted a survey to see what it would take to get drivers out of their cars and onto bicycles.
The number one answer is safety and dedicated bike infrastructure, and so that's really what we're trying to focus on.
But several bicycle activists we spoke with say the best safety is for drivers and bicyclists to respect each other while sharing the roads.
Traffic safety is everyone's responsibility, but a car is a heavy object. And when you drive a car, you have that greater responsibility to ensure the safety of these bicyclists and pedestrians on the roadway.
After all, bicyclists have their pet peeves about drivers too.
And when I'm a bicyclist, I don't like it when people honk at me.
Cars on the road don't give you enough room.
Now, even if you've got a helmet on, because people are so distracted if they're driving a car.
And while there are courses teaching cyclists how to share the road with cars, the opposite isn't true for motorists. There are no specific courses for drivers on how to share the road with bicyclists. Aaron?
All right, Phil, thank you. So drivers, be warned. Law enforcement that we spoke with today tell Action News that they're not going to give motorists any grace period to get used to the new law. If you violate it, you can expect a ticket.